February 19, 2019.
Today marks the beginning of Random Acts of Kindness. Come out to the quad today at lunch for a Kindness Grows Here activity, where you can pledge to do a random act of kindness this week.
School news, club meetings, and much more.
Coming up right after the break. Attention all seniors, grad bash tickets are on sale for $100. You must have an approved contract to purchase your ticket. The last day to buy your ticket is Thursday, and the last day to turn in your contract to the library is tomorrow at lunch.
Attention all juniors, ever wanted to be a part of a dance premiere? Well, you're in luck. Waivers for acting during our prom premiere are up now. Sign up for acting roles on the ASB bulletin board by Wednesday. Auditions start Friday. Good luck, Dons.
Attention all seniors. Remember those pictures we took at the gym during our freshman year? Well, it's that time of year again. This Thursday, I repeat, this Thursday, wear your red class shirt or a red shirt to take your senior class picture for the yearbook. Be sure to be there.
That's all we have for our CHS report. Now for our featured segments.
Today, February 19th, is the day of remembrance for the Japanese-American internment during the World War II. Events in numerous U.S. states are held on or near February 19th, on the day in 1942 that Executive Order 9066 was signed, requiring all internment of all Americans of Japanese ancestry. Recently, I sat down with School Board President Ernie Nishi in the studio to discuss the significance of the day. Here now is some footage from the interview. Take a look. Good morning, Dons. I'm Melody Kwon from Chtv, and we have a very special guest today in the studio, ABC Unified School Board President, Mr. Ernie Nishi. He's here today to talk to us about the Japanese Internment Camp Remembrance Day on February 19th. Mr. Nishi, thank you so much for stopping by this morning.
Thank you for inviting me.
Okay, so let's get right into it. Can you first explain to us what the Japanese Internment Remembrance Day is all about?
So the Day of Remembrance is February 19th, and that's the day that Franklin Delano Roosevelt executed Order 9066, and that was the order that basically imprisoned my mom, my entire family in the camps about 77 years ago. So the point of this particular exercise is to bring history to life. These are people who actually lived the experience. They felt the pain of being in a horse stall. They were at Manzanar, they were at Tule Lake, they were at the various camps. What we call camps, by the way, because basically it was jail. And they were in prison for a crime that they hadn't ever done. So that's what this is about. This is trying to bring history from our brains here to our hearts, right? Because we keep doing these things over and over and over. We have separated kids from parents, and we have these things, and we have history books that we think we should learn from, but I'm thinking it needs to be deeper in our psyche, right?
Yeah, of course. Can you talk about some of the artwork pieces that you brought here today?
Yes, okay. So this one is called Endure, and it's an old woman, and she's probably in her 90s at this point, and all the faces here represent the people that were basically incarcerated many years ago. This old woman is not very dangerous, yet she was behind barbed wires, and that's what this represents. And this wood here is kind of representative of the camps themselves, that they were built out of, there was no insulation, and it was freezing cold. And they built these things with holes that were like this big. Mm-hmm. So they had to jam in their own insulation to keep the place warm and keep the sand out, because it's in the places that had high winds. This piece of art here has a piece of Executive Order 9066, and it talks about how basically they had to get out. Basically, they got luggage, and they had tags on them. And my family was part of that particular experience. This is my grandmother, my grandfather, my mom, my aunt who passed away. Both of these two people passed away. And my aunt who's going to probably come here. So she's this age. And I think art speaks to our heart, right?
Yeah,
it skips our head.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we can deny a piece of paper. A lot of people deny the Holocaust ever occurred.
Yeah.
It's just a piece of paper. But if you see a survivor, you see a person who has a tattoo on their arm from the Holocaust, those are hard experiences to deny, I think. And seeing her, giving her testimony, and for you as young adults, it'd be like as if you were put in jail for no reason whatsoever. You didn't do anything wrong. You just happened to be Asian, you happened to be black, you had to be whatever it is. And so that's why we want art for people to feel it here. And then when the time comes when people are attacking our civil rights, people are saying, we don't need those things, it's a time of crisis. People like you can stand up and say, hey, this is important. This Bill of Rights is not just a piece of paper. It's the people that back that civil rights. And that's what's important about art, important about people like you feeling that these people were behind bars, behind jail, and they were innocent. And you could be in the same situation. So you can feel that and know that, no, these things matter, and I am going to stand up when I hear these things. And if we have enough people like you, and people like you, I think we could have a better country.
Yeah, well, I definitely hope that works out. Well, unfortunately, that's all the time we have this morning. But thank you again, Mr. Ernie Nishi, for stopping by the studio, and we hope you enjoyed our interview. Until next time, this is Melody Kwan on CHTV.
Thank you.
For the full interview, please visit our YouTube channel. That's all we have for today on Stereotype News.
Hope you have a terrific Tuesday.